Good morning, I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Weens. I'm in Peshawar, which is an ancient city in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan. This is a city that one of the cities I most wanted to visit in Pakistan because they're known for their food culture. It's an ancient city, and so today we're gonna go on a food tour of Peshawar, eat a lot of street food. We're gonna explore the ancient markets and traders, and so it's gonna be a full tour of Peshawar. We are gonna start for breakfast, and I'm gonna share all the food with you in this video today right now. Hello, good morning. How are you? We're at the Hashnagri Gate in the old ancient city of Peshawar. And this is where we're gonna have breakfast. We're just gonna walk around for a little bit.
We just have a quick halwa puri here.
Okay.
And then the place which is for the paya is you know, just 5-7 minutes away.
Quite a bustling stall here. They're flying on the puris, but they're deep in the puris. This place is known for their halwa puri, and yeah, it's very well known actually. It's packed in the morning. So there's always three components to this dish: the puri, which is the fried dough; the halwa, which is the sweet semolina pudding; and then the chana, which is the chana masala, which is the chickpea stew. Oh yeah, conditions are a little bit tight in here. I'm gonna grab one of the puri. I'm gonna start with the chana, the chickpeas. Oh, the chickpeas are amazing here. Some of the chickpeas have disintegrated into the sauce, but others are still remaining whole. It's so flavorful. You can taste that desi ghee. This is the halwa made from the semolina and also desi ghee, and it has kind of an orange color to it. Yeah, it's like a pudding. It's less grainy than other versions that I've had as well. Sweet. I prefer the chickpea. Some of the better chickpeas I've had. It's a small little golf ball, flattened golf ball sized sweet pudding. Little pastry cake. Breakfast was good. It's a little bit on the oily side to get the morning started, but it is, especially like the chickpea curry. We're gonna move on now to eat another breakfast dish that you cannot miss when you're in Peshawar.
The place is called Nikka Pie. This is a legendary pie, but a very famous pie in Peshawar.
Oh, yes. Okay, this is gonna be the real breakfast, and you can already smell the meatiness of it. Assalamu alaikum. Has to be one of the coolest stalls I've ever seen. That's the meat. First he grabs, fishes out some of the meat and some of the trotters. He kind of scoops that around, puts it into your bowl, and then he reaches into the giant tilted pot, clay pot, and fishes out some of the soup, and then puts that on top, and then finally finishes off with some desi ghee, which looks like it's infused with chilies and oil and spices. It looks so rich, so comforting and warm. One of the more beautiful looking red oily dishes I have ever seen in my life, and you can just see the meat. It's just ultra falling apart. So you've got the combination, it's like 50% of the cow foot, which has just been rendered down into just gelatinous floppiness, and then 50% of the meat, which is just, it just looks like stringy fall apart tender. It's just, you can't even, it's so tender, and just dripping with the desi ghee and that spice. Look at that meat. Okay, I didn't even get any of the trotter on my first bite, but that's just the meat. Look at that. Oh, the garlic in there. You really taste the garlic. That's so rich. It's so oily. And that meat is so tender. It's just like all oozy goozy things all together in one single bowl. That you can tell it's been stewed for so many hours until it just completely harmonizes
spices together.
And then just wrapped up in more just like liquid meat. That's gonna be jiggly.
Wow.
The liquid collagen. That trotter, it's just, I mean, that's the skin and fat combined. But it's so soft, it just melts in your mouth. But you've got every kind of like oozy, gelatinous, like jelly texture in your mouth all at the same time.
I always used to think that Lahore has the best payas, but I think Peshawar has even better payas than Lahore.
Look at that chunk. Look at that chunk I just pulled out. Oh man, you got things that hang, just gelatinous bits that just can't control themselves. It's like one of the richest, but most flavorful dishes I've ever had, and that's just like pure glorification of meat. Another thing that you'll notice is that the bread here, the tandoori roti, is thicker than most versions that you'll have, and that's because you actually need it. It helps because you have to mop up all of that ghee, all of the oil, all of the fats, all of the gelatiny trotters. You got to mop that all up with the bread, and so you have to have that thick, spongy bread. It's a tradition to drink green tea in Peshawar. Also, you'll see green tea all over. I'm sure we'll be drinking more green tea today. And what's great about it though is that it's not just green tea. They also crush a few pods of cardamom and boil that within the tea, so you've got that essence of cardamom.
Shukriya. That was amazing. Oh, shukriya. Shukriya.
One of the top dishes that I've eaten so far in Pakistan. The garlickiness really stood out to me, and then just the trotter was great because it was so soft and oozy, but the actual meat is what I enjoyed the most. From here, we're off to just walk around the historical center of Peshawar. It's an ancient city, and this was an important marketplace, which has now been restored. It's actually quite like kind of calm and peaceful here today. Nice to meet you. We made it to the clock tower, which is a landmark, and the clock tower was built in the year 1900 by the British to celebrate the Queen Jubilee. I've got just half my butt on the seat, so you kind of gotta balance here. But we're gonna go to the other side of the walled city, the old city, because there's a very iconic and very ancient mosque that we're gonna check out. Everyone's in the back. Hello, Micah.
Micah, hello.
Wow, that was a sharp turn. Okay, heading down an alley. Whoa. Kind of rattled around those trotters in my stomach. We have just arrived.
This is Masjid Mohammed Khan, located in Andar Sheher. It's basically the old city of Peshawar.
And this is an ancient mosque in Peshawar. Wow. Okay, step inside of here, and it's just this calm courtyard, the marble floors, and what's really fascinating is the front of the mosque with the minarets and just the detail and the doors. So everything is white, but then the doors, they have some blue tiles in them. It just feels like you've taken a step back in time here. Okay, so we've walked over to what is, in English it's the Storyteller's Bazaar, but in
Isakwani Bazaar.
Isakwani. It's called Isakwani Bazaar, which is famous for storytelling. Since ancient times, this is a market, this is a bazaar area where traders would come, especially along the Silk Road, right? They would share their stories, drink tea, green tea, which is called kewa. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk through the bazaar, we're gonna have some green tea, and yeah, very cool history, very cool place. Just stepping down this alley. Maybe it's gonna lead to another street. It's kind of mysterious.
Assalamualaikum.
green tea. The key ingredient that you have to have with green tea when you're in this region is cardamom. So he has a little mortar and pestle. He crushes the cardamom to release that flavor, plops it into your tea, lets it boil and simmer. It's going to be really nice. Oh, he's pouring it. Okay, better get there. It's just an open floor space area, but people used to get tea, drink tea, tell stories, just hang out.
Cheers. Cheers, man.
Oh, it's so good. Just that pure, I mean, it's just so freshly boiled. But the cardamom, that's what really makes the difference, yeah. And part of the entire experience is watching them make it, because that's such a unique way to make the tea. It's really, I mean, and just the ancient tea kettles, I'm sure that makes a difference with the taste of the tea. Thank you. Shukriya. Shukriya. Wow, that was great. Most people in Peshawar speak a language called Pashto. And the name of the dish that we're about to go eat is called?
It's mazga, actually brain, and in Urdu you call it magas.
Oh, in Urdu is magas,
Yes, so
and in
it's
Pashto?
brain masala.
Brain masala.
In Pashto it's called mazga.
That's what we're gonna eat next, because we just saw a man who is selling it right up here. He's gonna make it fresh.
Buffalo's brain.
Buffalo brain.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. We saw the plate of brains and we just could not pass by him without ordering a plate of brains. It's like scrambled brains masala. It's got some fresh tandoori roti. And then put this on right Oh, that's sensational. The brain is so creamy and like mashed up scrambled. You've got the tomatoes, the garlic, and the coriander, and it really comes in nicely. Wow, that is impressive. And fried so fresh and hot. That's incredible. Okay, next up I'm gonna try some of that chutney. I'll touch the